Look at this. Does this actually really look good? I mean, it's the same guys who made the Minions movie. I mean, you can't really expect much out of them, and truth be told, I went with very little in the way of expectations. And surprise, surprise, it's exactly what you expect. Now, this isn't to say that it's a horrid train wreck that will give me an aneurysm before the halfway point. In fact, it's actually rather harmless, but I think that's its greatest problem. It's by the numbers, it's about as cliché as you can get. This movie is built on stereotypes. The put-upon housewife, the gentle girl with a heart of gold, the punk porcupine, the list goes on. When I see a movie, I expect some kind of risk to be taken. It's the same reason I hold the Equestria Girls movie with a bit of contempt. It doesn't try anything new. See, Illumination Entertainment are those guys who try to play it safe with every project. Despicable Me, Minions, Secret Life of Pets, and now this. They play with outdated ideas in the industry, and it's so obvious they're trying to be Diet Disney. It also doesn't help that the trailers give away the entire movie, and that just goes to show how bare bones it is, not to mention the trailer itself makes for a better movie. It's not hard to draw parallels to Zootopia with this movie, and frankly, those comparisons are completely justified. But Zootopia had a point. There was a lesson I could see at the end of the tunnel. With this movie, I didn't feel like I learned anything from it. This is a very, very little kids movie. It looks nice, and you won't feel like you wasted your time while the movie's playing, but when you leave the theater, you start to think the time you spent here could have been utilized better elsewhere. I didn't hate myself for seeing it, but I was asking to myself, what was the point again? And for being a medium that has so much potential, that's not a good thing to be thinking. So, unless you're being dragged into the theater by your 4-year-old, this movie really ain't for you, furry or not.